Hello my friends, my name is Artur and I am an Estonian YouTuber. Terve Soome poisid! This video goes out to my Finnish friends, for our Nordic brother. Finland and Estonia almost share the language, we almost share the grounds, and I think maybe 10,000 years ago when our great tribe came to these lands, we were actually one tribe and one language. Today I will talk about the best war movie I've ever seen. It is a Finnish movie and it's called Tuntematon Sotilas. It was made in 2017, I watched it a week ago and it left a strong mark. It was the single most realistic war movie I have ever seen. And since Finland is pretty much Estonia, if you look from the world, Finland and Estonia are not... we're the same, basically. We might have different countries, but our culture is the same. Then it hit home, you know. The battles there, fought there, might as well be fought on Estonian side, Estonian grounds, and there's no difference for me. For me, we are one great brotherhood. It is about continuation war. Yes, we all know the Winter War. Woo! Finland wins against Soviet Union. Well, wrong. Winter War is a meme and... Kisu, my cat is playing with the thingy, it makes a sound. Yeah, she doesn't give a f. Winter War, actually Finland lost against the Soviet Union, but they lost. Kisu. In Winter War, Finland lost. No one knows this, I guess, but Finland actually lost against the Soviet Union, but they fought so hard that the terms to surrender, or the peace terms I mean, were not very harsh. Finland lost about, I think, 12% of their territory to the Soviet Union. Now the continuation war is a war where Finland is taking that territory back. It correlates with the Nazis attacking the Soviet Union. They attacked together. If you didn't know this, then Finland was an ally of the Nazis. They really worked together, they really helped each other. They wore the same uniforms. Finnish uniforms were pretty much the copy of the Nazi uniforms. Even their crosses and their medallions were the same. So Finland and Nazis attacked together and Finland took back very fast, took back the territory and even took back a little bit more. This movie is about that, how the continuation war happened. At the beginning it was really good, yes, Finland took everything back, Soviet Union was on the run, but at the end of the war we all know that Soviet Union gathered its strength and attacked back. It attacked the Nazis and it attacked the Finnish. Finnish fought really hard against 10 times bigger enemy by size, 10 times. 50 times bigger enemy, by numbers and by size. In the movie they say one Finnish soldier is worth 10 Russians. And if you look at the numbers in the continuation war and in the Winter War, this is how it really happens. One Finnish soldier against 10 Russian soldiers. This is how this clash happened actually. And there are scenes in that movie, realistic scenes, where a single soldier takes down more than 10 men. And it's not like this Hollywoody thing when you think it's impossible. No, you watch it and it feels like this could happen. Tulta! I've never felt it in any other movie because they all seem fake and Hollywoody. Of course I enjoy watching them, but still. But this movie had a completely different vibe. Now they took the land back, the Soviets attacked back, took back all of the land, the 12% of the land, and then Finnish sued for peace. And of course they got the peace. It was a very hard fought peace. A lot died, they lost ground, they had to pay some reparations, but they maintained their independence, which we Estonians, we didn't. We lost it to the Soviet Union. Damn it! Better next time! Tubli, Soome pojad! Okay, I've talked about the realisticness of this movie. I will talk about the history now. I feel like it perfectly catches what people felt and how it really was during that time in history. It was dirty, it was muddy, it was hard, difficult. It didn't get that clean Hollywood vibe where, I don't know, no one dies, no one gets a scratch. No. You couldn't even sometimes tell who is the main character of this movie because everybody died. Because that's what happens in war. It's like Game of Thrones of Finland, or Game of Thrones of Winter War, you know, continuation war. Everybody died. at the most unexpected moment they just died, because that's war. You attack, you're the main character, hooray, you couldn't possibly die because the movie couldn't go on, and then a bullet between the eyes. This is what happened many times. It's just war. This is what this movie leaves you with. It's just war. By the end of the movie, not many characters that you start with live. Most of them die actually. And not by some heroic action, they just die. And you feel a bit empty. And then you get the feeling, damn, that's what it really is, I guess. It's not like some heroic Hollywood, for Father Finland. No, you charge like any other day. It's become a routine for you. Every day you charge against an enemy, and one of these days you just end without anything. No heroic scream, you just end. Boom. That was your life. Your wife will remain to wait for you, your friends will remain to wait for you, and you're not there anymore. This is what this movie perfectly gives. So if you can't stomach this stuff, don't watch it. Another thing I will talk about this movie is, it is not propaganda. It will give you a realistic perception of the continuation of war, because it is not showing the Finnish as the only heroic side. It doesn't show much of the Soviets, but it shows a little bit. But what it does, it also shows the down and the dark side of the Finnish. Some majors, some generals shoot their own men. There are executions in the Finnish army, which you wouldn't connect with an underdog, you know. In Hollywood movies, no good character would do something like that. But they do show realistically that even in the Finnish army there were executions, there were very bad lieutenants, they were just bad people sometimes. And it doesn't show you that only the Finnish are good. It actually just shows you the good and the bad stuff, the sides of the Finnish, which I love. I love the perspective. I'm getting fed up of these Hollywood movies where it says, he's the good guy, he's the bad guy. Not for me. I want to decide for myself. This movie is very long, and during that time you see the good, the bad, tears, sweat, blood, happiness, everything. You see everything that happens in war, everything. And the commands that the lieutenants gave in the battles, it was a bit eerie to watch because I just came out of the army, and it's so similar to my army experience, the commands and the formations they take in the battles. It was too realistic. I felt like, although I've never been to war, I just felt like I did that for 8 months, and they do exactly the same thing. So if you've been in the army, I think you should definitely watch this movie. Tuntematon Sotilas, it means the unknown soldier. And now for the respect for Finnish, what they did for their country, I will play a Finnish winter war song, Niet Molotov. Molotov was a Soviet foreign minister. The Finnish named Molotov cocktails to mock Molotov because they destroyed the Soviet tanks with the cocktail that was named after the Soviet foreign minister. So now I will play a song, Niet Molotov, which means no Molotov. Hey, long live the Finnish! As always my friends, until my next video, stay cool and bye bye.